lot, but in Blitz it goes by so fast.
Exactly.
What do we expect in this game?
Well, I found it impossible to call the action as far as Bobby is concerned. He's been playing. Levon is one of those players also.
And we had Jacques Demos, U.S. Chess Deputy Executive Director, who rang the bell.
Welcome, Jacques. And we are off, and we have, I was about to say King's Indian attack, but no d6, d5. And by the way, no French defense, or was it a French defense?
Maybe it was a French defense.
It was the French. It looks like Sicilian, but yes, started as the French.
Exactly. And now we have...
Levon had great results with the French so far, so why change it?
For a moment there, hasn't Fabi been playing this with h3, but I think he's put his knight on e2, his other knight on c3, and played for f4, bishop e6. Okay.
Yeah, there's still a lot of games. Actually, only 5 games after bishop e6 in the database. This looks like a common position.
It does, and it is.
Levon is a consummate player of these kind of closed Spanish positions, and I think he's kind of trying to treat it as a Spanish, despite white having a bishop on g2.
Yeah. I was about to say that I've seen people playing a3, b2, b4, bishop b2, and slowly prepping at d4. By the way, h7, h6 in anticipation of queen d7, and you don't want to get hit by knight g5, losing the light squared bishop. So b2, b4.
Do we expect Levon to take it on b4?
Not right now, no.
No, I would suspect he wants to play queen d7.
But then maybe you have to worry a little bit about b5 and c4. I was a bit worried about getting the knight kicked away, and then c4, knight c3, knight d5 maybe ideas. And I like b5 because it immediately generates counterplay. You want to play a7, a5 next and fight against the white queen side. It's actually a drawback of these early before forays.
You familiar with the Mongolian tactic, Peter? Mongolian tactic is when we have the structure, and I was just about to put the bishop on b2. If you play the move a5, I play it instantly a4. That's
nice.
Nice, right? But he put his bishop on e3, so the rook isn't protected.
Question mark. Engine really didn't like it, and after Levon's correct move a5, looks like black is already slightly better.
This is very comfortable for black.
Yeah.
In particular because you're struggling to even play knight b2, your d3 pawn is consistently
Not hanging yet, maybe? Or it is? Wow,
he goes for d4, but then you're just worse.
That's the second question mark. World champion Gukesh has played
and he's playing it fast, so is this still some kind of prep?
No, this is not prep. This is just him trying to break out of a position he probably dislikes, I think correctly. But black should just take all 3 times on d4, play something like rook c8. It's an incredibly comfortable position for black.
Dare I ask?
Yeah, yes, sir, that line gives black -2. It's that big of an advantage already.
It's a pawn. And
I didn't really want to calculate bishop takes h6, but maybe just simply g takes h and bishop f6 and everything starts collapsing.
Exactly.
Or even knight takes f2 can be thrown in.
Okay, well this is it. Maybe a real...
definitely.
Yeah, I like it for black also, but yes, something tells me there might have been
More.
more.
Yes.
More.
Maybe still knight c3 now, or trade queens first, then knight c3.
Yeah,
That
trying to
way-
get before with 95 in every single position, right? Trying to kind of bail.
Yes, well, we're kind of happy actually. Now our rook is actually in the game, I think.
Yeah,
I think
he's reaching for the queen trade. I'm still expecting him to go knight c3 afterwards. I guess he also doesn't really want to think about the h3 pawn hanging anymore. Maybe knight takes. Actually, knight takes with the idea of knight c5, knight d3 was maybe not stupid, but yeah.
I think
Before,
Gukesh is somehow bailing himself out of a.
yeah, maybe even knight d5 immediately. Maybe don't give black a chance to recapture with the bishop and pin that knight.
Yes, he did exactly that, 95.
Good call.
Yeah, this should now be very holdable for white.
Yeah.
Wow.
Levon missed a big opportunity earlier. I mean, he's still slightly better compared to what he had.
Exactly. Well, you know, you're telling me he's
Bishop.
slightly better.
Actually,
No,
I don't think so anymore.
Not
after-
anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this will just be a draw now.
Is
I think he's planning to take on a3 and take on d5, to be honest. You're not even, like, you can't let the pawn leave and pretend you're better anymore.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
he's taking and taking on d5 in this game.
Okay,
We should switch to
very
something
quick
else.
draw.
Exactly. We're going to
Should
switch
switch to
to the
something
game
else.
between Sam Shankland and Fabi,
As
as
predicted.
predicted.
They have drawn the game. Very quick draw.
Yeah, I think they're asking one another, what would have happened if I had taken the pawn on a4? So
think
queen
Levon is realizing
f6,
now.
pressing against f2. Okay, Sam decided that he didn't want to.
He went with yeah, I understand that, because f3 96 honestly looked a bit awkward with rook e8